Okay. So no worries. So even if you have the basic idea, so what we will be doing is, so anyhow, we are going to start from the very basic part, and that's how we will proceed.
Okay. See, if you see this right now, see, and like in this session, everything is going to be hands-on. I'm not going to use any slides and all. So whatever I'm going to do, so I will request you all also to do it parallelly. You can make some notes as well. So although you have some practice, the material that is already available on the LMS as well. But yeah, so I will be sharing a lot of files with you over here as well, to keep you all engaged and enhance the learnings. Okay. See, if you open this Excel up, right? So what happened is like Excel is something which is called as a spreadsheet, correct? So Excel is like the name of, the name of a tool, and that tool is basically called as a spreadsheet. But the thing is that now Excel is something which has become a synonym for a spreadsheet. Like when we talk about spreadsheet, people simply say, okay, I want an Excel. No, but these are called as spreadsheets. Spreadsheet is something which has cell-like structures where you will see you have rows and you have columns. That's how you have a spreadsheet. Can you give me some more examples of spreadsheets, everyone? Google Sheets, not Docs. Google Sheets, right? There is Lotus Sheets. There is LibreOffice. Okay, right. And in fact, the people who might be using iPhones and all, you will see there is an application in your phones by the name of Numbers. That is also basically a spreadsheet that you have. Okay. So there are a lot of examples of a spreadsheets that we have in the market. But definitely, yes, Excel is something which is used extensively. Excel is the most widely used spreadsheet, right? It's a product of Microsoft. Now, when we're talking about the spreadsheet now, everyone, so first of all, let's start talking with the interface. See, you will see in this is at the top is something which is called as a ribbon, right? And over here, these are called as columns and these are called as rows. And you will have a formula bar over here and an address bar over here. Okay. Now, what is address bar and how does it helps us? See, basically, address bar is like, whatever cell you will select, any cell that you select, it's going to be the address of that. Like if I'm over here in this cell, the cell address is F5, right? So address is just a second. Sorry. I think, can you hear me now, everyone? I'm audible? Okay. So I was telling you like this is where you see the address of the cell. Any cell that you have selected, this is where you see the address of that, right? Like for example, if I have selected this cell, the cell address is H4. If you have selected this cell, the address is E9. So whatever cell you will select, that address is visible to us over here. Now, when it comes to rows and columns, so first of all, let's talk about how many rows and columns we have in an Excel. Any idea, all of you, how many rows we have in Excel? Yep, the number of rows are 10 lakh 48,576. Okay. This is the maximum number of rows that you have. Like if you press control down arrow, it will take you there. See, this is the last row. When we talk about columns, number of columns that we have in an Excel is that is 16,384. This is the last column, XFT. Okay. So these are the rows and columns that we have in an Excel sheet now. Now, see, when we talk of Excel, what are the advantages or use cases of using the Excel? The first of all is easy to use, right? This is the advantages. You have, basically one is easy to use. Secondly, what happen is you have all the inbuilt formulas available, right? You can use Excel for data storage. You can use it for data analysis. You can use it for visualizations. And you can also use it for some statistical analysis. Okay. These are the different advantages that Excel has now. Definitely, if it has advantages, it also has some disadvantages as well. Okay. So that when we talk about disadvantages, so disadvantages are one is performance. Okay, so basically what happens is if the size of the data increases in Excel, if you will store load of data in the Excel, so what happens is the performance of the Excel goes down, right? Secondly, there is not a lot of data integrity, right? What is data integrity? I'll tell you also. This is more about where we are talking about, you can store some bad data or raw data also in Excel, kind of business you are in. Suppose you are managing a small scale business and you generate only few thousand or few lakhs of rows, it's good. But for the organizations like, right, so for the organizations like Amazon, Flipkart, where they are generating a lot of e-commerce data, so for them definitely the storage size of 10 lakh is bit of a small number. Okay.